Daniel chapter 11, verse number 32 and the B part. It says, "But they that do know their God, they shall be strong and shall do exploit. They shall be strong and they shall do exploit." One major question here is, do you have a working relationship with God? How much of God do you truly know? It is important that this is established because it is on the strength of your knowledge of God, or permit me to say, your depth of relationship with God, that will determine your strength and the outcome that you may probably be chasing after. The truth is, where there is no functional, personal, working relationship with God, you will buy into everything falsehood anyone tells you. You need a personal relationship with God. One of the things that traumatized me as a young person growing up is having to hear people say, "And God said." And then I began to ask questions. How did God speak to you? What language did he use? How did you arrive at understanding what he said? Because if he's a great God, then how does he talk to a small me? But I realized over time as I journeyed that it is possible for you as a believer to be able to hear God. It is possible for you to have a working relationship with God, solid. So that it is on the strength of this relationship that no matter what life throws at you, Bible said you will be strong. Like Paul said to them in the Ephesian church, and he said in his letter to them, "Be strong in the Lord and in the power of his might." I can sincerely tell you the truth that life without God ends in frustration. Anyone who lives his life outside of God opens himself to human frustration. So one major thing I bring before you today is the need to have a personal relationship with God. Away from family relationship with God, because it is true that you were brought up in a family. Perhaps your parents constantly spoke to you about morning devotion, constantly spoke to you about the need. Away from that family circle, there is a need for your personal relationship with God. Away from church circles, you need a personal relationship with God. This is important. This is powerful. I encourage you. It is not too late to talk to God. It is not too late to begin a relationship with God. It is not. I trust that you will take this seriously and begin your walk with God while you still can. Stop making excuses for it.